Hi, Adam Lewis here with Sound Barrier and SoundBarrierHunting.com. This episode we're going to talk about post-rut hunting tactics and what is more vital than ever to make your hunt successful. So stay tuned. So if you still have a tag at late season post-rut, that can be a real difficult time to get on deer and fill that tag, whether it be on a good doe or especially a good buck. But if you remember a few things I want to share with you here today, that can really help increase your odds and really put you on some good deer, and it can possibly be your best season ever. Some of these you might have heard before, but it's important to remember. First, you got to find the food source that they're hitting, and they're going to be hammering that this time of year. So you need to get a setup, find the food source, and hunt that. Deer, especially bucks, have expended a lot of energy during the rut and lost a lot of their body mass. So they're going to be hitting the food like crazy. So you've got to find that source that they're hitting and set up on it. Secondly, you need to be looking for that cold front. When it's cold, they have to eat to stay alive. And so they're going to be forced to go to that food, especially when you get a really cold snap. Say it drops 10, 20, even 30 degrees. Especially if it snows in your area, they're going to be at that food source and before dark. So that really pushes them to get off their beds and get to that food, and that's where you need to be, and that's when you need to be hunting that. So look for that cold snap in post-rut. The third thing, I think this is the most important, once you've identified those things and find that day when you're going to go in there and hunt, stealth is more important than ever. This time of year, deer are really educated. They've been hunted all year, and you cannot afford anything that can tip them off that they're being hunted. You have to really watch your entry and exit. They have to be where you can't be seen and smelled, and especially where you cannot be heard. That is huge. If you're going into a blind or something, you cannot be making noise, opening and shutting that door, or bumping or clanging things around in the blind. With cold air and all the foliage off in the woods, sounds carry especially far. I mean, they really carry. So any little noise is going to be carrying into those bedding areas where those deer are. And a lot of times those deer are bedded pretty close to that food source. So you've got to be especially quiet and really practice sound concealment when you're on a post-rut hunt. You've also got to make sure that not only you don't make noise getting in and while you're hunting and as the deer come in, but also as you get out. They're going to be on that food source. So how can you exit completely silently and not tip them off that they're being hunted so you can actually hunt it again and see some more deer? Here at Sound Barrier, that's what we specialize in, helping hunters with sound concealment and taking that to the next level, which is super important in late season. I invite you to subscribe to our YouTube page. We've got a lot of tips and things that will help you with that and how to be more stealthy and take your hunting to the next level. Also, I invite you to check out our webpage where we have more science and products that can really help this time of year with silencing equipment and eliminating chances of making noise. So I invite you to check that out. They'll help you never be heard again.